Chizzy just didn't get into his stride at all.
Well, yes, and what Justin did well was basically his finishing, and he didn't squander opportunities. I wouldn't say he played well in his own mind in terms of scoring. He's still searching about the trebles, and really that's what Dave's doing as well. But the nice thing Justin's done, he's been effective finishing and professional,
56.
whereas Dave really hasn't had any kind of focus.
First of 5 sets, wins this semi-final, heads through to a first PDC major final and to Wolverhampton for a place in the Grand Slam as well.
100.
But I'm sure that's only a secondary factor. Major factor here is to get through to the final, which would be a huge achievement for either of these players. But Chizzy on a 5-runner form, ranked 7th, linked to the place in the Premier League, in a lot of talk. Can he get there? Will it be the force, Justin Pipe, to get through to the final here in the fair city of Dublin?
59.
I still think that really neither player's got into a good groove, and the winner of this match will probably be the first guy who can really get some consistent scoring, because they can rattle off a few sets quickly then.
Both averaging just over 80 now for the first time in the match. And the 1040s have improved as well. Chisnall now 6 of those, John. That's significant from his point of view.
Well, it's also significant that he hasn't had any 180s, and probably more significant, this could be the first.
140. Justin Bidwell, 130.
Leaves in tops, and that would be against the throw as well.
Oh, of course. I was lost in my thought. It's treble 20 though for Bull, and he already nailed one of those. His 20's letting him down, so he's visibly upset with that.
100.
Now a chance for Chisnall to chip away with a break of throw. Tops he needs. There's the target. Double 10. Double trouble for Chisnall.
35.
Pipe for a hold of throw that he thought he may never have the opportunity. That's a huge disappointment for Dave Chisnall.
This has been the strong point of his game. He hasn't failed these opportunities. 3 for double 6 then. Once again, true.
Dave Chisnall has missed 5 darts in the double. 17% check out. But he's away first time of asking now. Needs to find some sort of inspiration, needs to
79.
just find something to get into the groove here. He's only won the 1 leg in the match so far, as we see Justin Pipe 4 out of 10 at the finish.
Yeah, but on third darts of a turn, I bet he's almost 100%, because 52. He really has been teasing Dave with the fact he's almost about to miss it, and Dave will get the chance to take the leg, and then all of a sudden, no, it's over. Which can be quite discouraging as an opponent.
It's more like it from Chisnall. Has to find more of that. 8 1040s now. But still chasing the game. Down the board for Justin Pipe.
96.
A little bit of frustration.
Well, I'd say quite a bit, because just the fact that he was on the 19s is quite unusual for him.
Plenty of darts coming up on Sky Sports. The Grand Slam from the Wolverhampton Civic Hall, November 9th to the 17th. Then, of course, it's the Ali Pali, the World Championship, getting underway on December the 13th. And we're looking forward to it. Soon comes round, great time of the year, October, November, December, Dublin, Wolverhampton, Alexandra Palace.
55.
And then into the new year, and we head towards the Premier League as well. wonderful time of the year.
This is
100.
intriguing here because as good as Justin has been at the clutch doubles, he's really having trouble now with the scores. And Dave is going along steadily. 140s, no 180s, but those 140s are starting to add up. And it'll mean that Justin doesn't even get chances at the double. You can't get a clutch double if you don't get a throw at it.
100. David Brown, 101.
Now, can Chisnall take this out? 9 for double, 16 for a 101. Is this the moment for Chisnall? Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Is that the moment that sparks him into action, that allows him to go on a run? And Justin Pike now has to hold his throw, you feel?
Yeah, now he's upset with that dart in. One of the things he's done well is the doubles, so doesn't need that to go awry now. Good recovery.
47.
Chisnall is looking a lot more confident now. That is simply stunning from Dave Chisnall. Well ahead of Pike now. Perfect start, and we haven't seen that very often. It was a regular occurrence in his match against Van Gerwen last night. But here now, Chisnall has made a good start. Justin needs a treble.
Well, Justin's biggest mistake is that he's struggling on the scores. And Dave, watching this now for several legs, he's really gathered his confidence together. And he's, well, wait a minute, why am I losing?
Great crowd tonight, really enjoying themselves. Semi-finals night of the Grand Prix here in Dublin. Justin Pike, who's put out Adrian Lewis and Andy Hamilton to get this far. Andy Smith in the first round hit a 160 finish against the Pie Man on Tuesday night.
Oh, Dave stole advantage already and hammering away. His first. That is really significant. Just insult to injury for Justin, but has it woke him up? Could be.
A 180's no good for Justin here, is it? Well, gets it.
Well, he had the line and he wanted the answer. If he'd hit the single, he wouldn't have left the finish, but he did. It's tops.
64.
A little bit of an awkward finish here for Justin.
Yeah, which is why we suggested that a 180 wasn't perfect for him, but anyway, he's hit 2 and treble 19 to start with.
72 for these two darts. Could go two doubles. Well, no, he's gone for treble 12 to lead double 18. And clutch doubles.
99.
Where's he gone?
40.
He went for the wrong double.
Miscount. Can't believe it, can he? Tops for Chisnall now. Well. A miscount from Justin. He's kicking himself. And Dave Chisnall was there to pounce. It's a break-up throw. Chisnall now has hit 9 1040s. He's got his first 180. And he's off and running here with the darts. And the average for him in this second set tells a story in itself.
Well, I thought I had figured all that out, but he's confused me. I'm doing all the double checks. I think I had that right, but that's awkward. That is very awkward when you get a chance and you go for the wrong double. That leaves a scar on you mentally
38.
as you proceed. Hard to get by, especially when what's given him the lead in this match is the clutch finishing.
I thought there was one earlier as well where right at the start Justin went for treble 20 when he forgot that it was a double start.
Well, that was after yeah, it was just after one of his big clutch doubles, and he was just pumped so full of energy, just he wasn't even thinking, but he did recover in time and he had a good start, if I remember correctly.
Huge night for both players, John, you know, I mean, when you look at it, semi-final, first major final on the line. A lot of pressure for both players in this game. A lot on the line for them.
2 and 2 legs. Yeah, we could be on a one-a-leg pace from this point out. He's got his range.
Justin fill it up as well.
140.
I think he just needed to see where it was. And Dave's illustrated that geography wonderfully.
Looking to take the set here now. Pipes nowhere near a finish on this, so Chisnall just sets himself up for double 16 on his next visit to take the set.
Yeah, I said, you mentioned, Nigel, that they're both up for this, and I think Justin even more tense, I think, because of the track record and having so much difficulty beating Chisnall in the past. He knows he really has to be at his best.
100. Debut for 32.
32 for the set. Level it at 1 set apiece. Double 16. Gets there. That will make him feel so much better. After an early slip-up, which saw Pike take out the first set, Chisnall responds and levels it up.